Whoa. Okay. This is weird. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. See my face here, I guess. Because this is the only way to see the bubbles, right? Um, if I want to see who's watching this and all that. Hey, Barb. Um, okay. Uh, Oliver Kaesler. The funny thing is, I'm looking at two screens here, and I see a comment from Oliver. And I think this is from Haps. And then, oh yeah, and then it makes sense that I can't see it in uh, Periscope. Won't be the same when Periscope dies. I know, I know. Hey, Burbs. Congrats on my newborn. Thank you. Hey, Dr. D. The resolution is low. Right. Oliver is using Haps. Right. Uh, it's very low. Why is it so low? And I'm sorry I'm still trying this out because last time I was using my phone and this time I'm using my laptop to do this. What is your image so tweeny weensy? I know, I know. It's the cropping thing that, can I switch it? Let me see. Can I, is this better? Hey, Craig. Why is your image? But I also got the Periscope notification. Okay, Periscope viewers cannot see Hap's comments. Yeah. Hey, Utan. So I switched the, well, Jesus Christ. Hap sucks. I won't say it sucks, but it's not the best thing ever. Still in beta mode, I guess. I know, I'm huge now. The hell? I'm sorry, I'm wasting your time. I know I'm just kind of messing around here, but I need your help to tell me how is sound and how is visual. And we should talk about transitioning because no landscape in apps, which is weird, right? Um, again, so you're an entrepreneur. Buy Periscope. Honestly, I don't know how to make a live streaming app profitable, a non-Chinese live streaming app profitable. Hey, Dave. Um, I don't know why is my face so huge. I feel like I need to sit back a little bit. This is awkward. So far, I'm not a huge fan of apps. Well, let's talk about that, right? So, what are the options? Either I stream from Twitter Live, which I have only 2,000 followers. Please don't transition. We like you as a man. Thank you. Um, but knowing how Twitter is, I don't see the reason why I need to build a community on that app. I don't like Facebook either because of the bad experiences I've had. So it really comes down to YouTube or Twitch or using some sort of multi-streaming platform to go through all the other platforms. Transitioning happens often. Are Chinese live streaming apps profitable? Okay, there's two reasons why Chinese live streaming apps are profitable. Number one, they have figured out the payment gateway system. In a sense, you can watch a live stream and buy anything or pay the person with a click of a button, right? So it's very easy. It's integrated. There's no like jumping out, jumping in, and all that kind of stuff. So the infrastructure of a live streaming app when it comes to payment systems is perfected. That's number one. Number two, The Chinese audience, meaning the people living in China, are very much used to paying for content or paying the streamers or buying things, watching a live stream show. So the user behavior within China and outside of China is very different. People are very skeptical to put out their credit card numbers. People are not used to buying things in a live stream. People are definitely not eager to give money to streamers unless it's porn. So those are the two main reasons. So there is no reason for Twitter to not just switch Periscope over to Twitter Live. Everything stays same. I don't know. Hey, Palma. I am in Thailand now. Just use Twitter Live when they want us to. Right. Hey, Maria. I have to say, yeah. The comment is hidden. Why is the comment hidden? Oh, fuck Chinese government. That's why. Ooh, okay. So this is interesting. I see Liu Wei's comment on Periscope, which is fuck Chinese government, and on Haps, it's actually hidden. And I think it's because of the fuck word. They censored those words. Interesting. You need a better profile picture in Haps. No, I don't need a better profile picture. I just need a haircut. So, and by the way, this is inverted. So if I turn left, I'm going right. And if I turn right, I'm going left. It's weird. So many things to get used of. Why are you against Twitch? Just chatting. So many IRL streamers there. I'm not against Twitch. In fact, I am seriously considering building my community in Twitch. The fact is, the problem is, most of you guys here are not on Twitch. So if I tell you guys that I'm only going to stream on Twitch, nobody's going to come watch my scope, and I'm just scoping by myself. You know, Haps showing true colors. Hey, Suyog, what's up? So I still have those banners on top of my scope, and those are the people who gave me some money from last time. We would all move to Twitch with you, promise. You can't say that on behalf of everyone else, Burbs. Twitch is probably most realistic. And I agree on that, because as far as a platform for streamers, Twitch is dedicated. YouTube is just implementing a function, like how Twitter is going to be with Twitter Live. Same with Facebook, right? But for a platform that truly dedicates to like helping streamers, it's Twitch being the biggest. And I don't know about Haps. I just don't know about Haps. I can remove the banner somehow. I should remove it, but I'll do it later. Twitch just chatting section alone has 300 and yeah. So this is interesting, right? There's a lot of people that are saying, "Oh, we're going to do Haps," and right now, Haps is just a very small platform with a very few audience. Most of the people watching here are still from Periscope, right? And so, and I'm noticing something interesting here. I don't know why the counter says there's 317 people watching. Do you see it? In Haps, and in my Periscope, there's 26. So what does that mean? There's 280 something people watching from Haps, because I know there's nobody watching from YouTube. Twitter, maybe a few, but not 317. How about multi-streaming through Prism? That's an option. I'm actually considering Prism as a multi-streaming app and streaming to YouTube and Twitch, because The mobile app is just better. I feel like I was streaming with Prism this morning when I was chased by the dogs. David was there. So this morning, about 12 hours ago, right? I was running in the morning, and suddenly three dogs jump out from a house, and I freaked out a little bit. And one actually bit one of my shoe, the back of my shoe, the sole, and I tripped because I lost balance. And so I have these like little scars, right? I don't know if you can see it, right? Okay. And so I gave up running, and I just start scoping about it. Apps is difficult to use. It's not intuitive. I'll tell you that. I think I like Twitter and YouTube or Twitch. Hey, happy holidays award. Thank you, David. I like Twitter Live too. Apps can do multi-streaming too. It can. It can. It's just very weird. Like the desktop interface I'm looking at has a lot of different areas. There's one part with comments, and there's a very small screen with my face on it, and it's somehow only portrait, like I can't do it landscape mode. And then there's a couple other bars on the right hand side that has a lot of black space. So my face has become so small, and it's not. Hey, Bobby, I saw you bleeding. Yes, poor you is scary. Dogs chasing. I think this might be, yeah, the first time or something like that. Why can you not set a time like New Year's Eve to Twitch stream? Set a time by myself or with people? Like schedule a time and do a countdown? Hey, London, how's it going? Yours, yes, screen is quite cluttered. Now, I understand this is a beta app or platform, but there seems to be a long way to go for the app to be very user friendly. Mr. Ho, I was on Perry commenting. They came late, I think. How are you now? I'm okay. I'm not in pain anymore. Looks like music broadcasters will end up there. End up where? Turn the camera landscape mode. What do you mean? Like switch my laptop to this? Like that? Oh, this way. I'm literally turning the entire laptop, which is ridiculous if you think about it. HAPS, yes, HAPS supports RTMP. It does. It does. The reason why I'm giving this a try, in all honesty, is because everyone from Periscope is kind of trying this thing out, right? Now, I'm talking to multiple Periscopers about their feelings of HAPS. Some people love it because how the management team is very hands-on in terms of taking care of the streamers. And that's great. That's great. The problem is the app itself is not great, but the core product is the app, not the people, right? And when you have a lot of streamers using the app, they're not going to take care of every single one of us. So it's not that I don't care about the management team. I still want to have a channel of conversation with them. But ultimately, it comes down to the app itself, how good it is, and how friendly it is for me to use it and feel comfortable doing live streams. Remember settings under the comment. Settings under comment. What about it, Bobby? Don't do that. Go to settings on the side, landscape. I know, but then I become super small. I've tried it before, like here, right? I can do this, and then my face becomes super small. So drone flyers should be good on HAPS. I don't think so. No, I don't think we can do it yet. except Jonathan JK. What about Jonathan JK? I missed. Can you see Perry comments? I can. I can see Perry comments. So El Negro is commenting on Twitter, and I can see that. There's an option for portrait or landscape, right? Twitch live at a scheduled time so we can join you there. This is something that I'm also considering, because right now my scopes or my broadcasts are very sporadic, because I've told people many times I can't focus on building a community when Periscope is so hard to monetize, right? Because I have other things I need to do. So I can only do live streams when I have time. And I think if I were to continue broadcasting or streaming, I should really get my act together and create shows on a fixed schedule so viewers could remember it and get used to, oh, John is scoping at this time on this day, and let's check out, you know, whether it is YouTube or Twitch or Haps or whatever, right? We see you big, because we turn film landscape. He's not migrating to Haps. Who's not? How big you want to be, depending on what you're talking about. And turning my film landscape gives an even smaller pig. Right? Yeah, because it's like, this is how much space I have on my iPad. It's taking half of my entire screen, and this is an iPad. So imagine if you're watching my face on Periscope on a phone. It's tiny, right? So let me just switch it to zoom into my face, I suppose. Periscope and YouTube streams are blinds. I'm on Periscope actually, but yeah, Twitter by extension. Also, Perry comments come really late to you. But El Negro, I see you as a Twitter icon, so I'm confused here. I thought you would show up as a Periscope comment. Comments are literally about 3.5 minutes late. No, Life of Crawford, I'm just chasing because I'm not reading it right away. A schedule would be good. Anything else would be a bonus, right? You still haven't refreshed, John, you streaming and portrait. Okay, well, if I have to, like, if this is not intuitive, it's already kind of, so where do I refresh? All right, where do I refresh? Where's the refresh button? Yo, Ian. Comments are literally about 3 point. No, aren't you tiny in real life though? Yeah, that's true. All I know is I want to follow you, and Haps is too junky. Click pink button, it refresh graph like a pink button. Pink button, like the live one? See, like I'm like, there's the beta, which is pink. And there's the live counter, which is pink. There's the end broadcast, which has pink front. First pink button on settings where you click landscape. I'm sorry, I'm stupid here. First pink button. No, I don't see it. When I click into settings, there's a trash can pink button. Do you see Dining Happy Scope? It was cool. She just tried to restart streaming too. Okay. Pull the plug. I sometimes I'm thank you, Dean. Sometimes I'm frustrated how much time I have to spend on learning a new platform. Hey, MJ. And and that takes me away from making the real content, which is the conversation with the people I want to, or the walking street stuff, right? And that's the reason why I didn't go into busker or anything like that. Lots of old scopers showing up again. That's the only good thing about having a new platform. Is easy. Not when I can't see the button, Bobby. When things are easy, it should be without a manual and I can figure it out. When I can't figure it out without the menu, not so easy. Check their videos. I will. City Flyer. Can I do a time check? So can you type number 5 if you see this? Just type 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, 20 seconds. Wow. That's a long time. 20 seconds to schedule one single Twitch and tell us so we can test it. Okay. I'll do it eventually. Just as you said 5, you froze. Why am I putting myself through this? If I want to multi-stream, I think Prism is so far a better option. Bobby, I see the photo you sent me. I don't, wait. Oh, settings on the other side. Okay. Wait. This is not intuitive. Reset. Restart. Just as you said. So I couldn't do it. That's YouTube territory. Some of us may type slow. I know. Still. Yay! More money from Dave. He lags in 20 seconds. No wonder jokes don't go over well. Yeah, I know. I can't click on this affects the viewing dimension of broadcast. It is locked while the graphics serving is starting. It is permanent locked when the... Oh, okay. So it's locked. I can't do anything about it, Bobby, when I go live. Does Prism allow comments to be seen on platform 5 viewers? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So, yeah, so disconnected feed. Now sound bad. I don't like this. As a viewer on web, I can't make it full screen. Yeah. The reason why it's reappeared is because I refreshed it, but I don't think I can change the, yeah. I don't want to waste your time. I definitely don't want to waste my time using an app that's not ready to, that's not ready for me to use it and feel good about it. Yes, man, you can. I can't. I clicked on it. Maybe it's like a Mac version. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to be bothered by it. Okay. By burning the comments to the stream, for example. Right. Anyway, I'm not going to try figuring out this because it's a waste of your time. So the truth is there are many other apps before Haps that created for live streamers and unfortunately died within a year. I'm not saying Haps is going to be like that, and it's also a different kind of an app or a platform. Are the developers helping me? Not right now. Apps can do foreign characters for the animated caption in boxes. Can't. Oh, okay. So until this is better, I think I'm just going to use Prism on my phone to multi-stream on Periscope, YouTube, and Twitch. And I'm just going to say, guys, Periscope is going to close down. If you want to watch my face, follow me, subscribe my channel on YouTube, which is John M. Ho, and Twitch, which is also John M. Ho. Scopers went to Haps out of fear because most of them never investigated other platforms. Well, I think Haps was taking the initiative and reaching out to Periscopers about their app. So I don't think it's a fear. I don't think it's necessarily a fear thing, but if there's Prism, right? Let's say if there's Prism and if there's Haps, but if nobody tells me about Prism and everyone tells me about Haps, of course I'm going to try Haps. It's like we don't have all day to go into the internet and search like, oh, the best multi-streaming platform, right? There's also StreamYard, by the way, and I use StreamYard regularly on my Facebook streams. When Periscope closes down, we will have to wait a while to multi-stream to Twitter Live also. Is that the case? Okay. So someone in Haps is in. Hey, Peter. Maybe that's true, but I didn't see that happen. Prism is not a platform, though. It's a fancy encoder. And Prism is adding more features for gamers. Right. I hear there is a lyrics, too. What's a lyrics? Right. So I'm happy that there are multiple platforms or apps for streamers to choose these days. And the great thing is it's free, right? Hey, Doug and Ali, or Doug, or just Ali. You love YouNow. I think it's the closest to Periscope. Isn't YouNow like a Chinese app? Because the API doesn't exist yet. Oh, okay. Hey, Texas. Hey, Marna. And so if you want to multi-stream, you have Haps, which is a very sophisticated platform, but yet to be fully developed because it's beta. There's StreamYard, which I like because it's clean and simple and it rarely fails. But StreamYard is a desktop, right? And then there's Prism, which is a mobile app that you can also multi-stream, and it's pretty good. What's up? We're just talking about the transitional thing here, right? YouNow is terrible. MJ Klein has strong opinions on things. So what is your favorite platform then? StreamYard is not a platform. StreamYard is I don't know the terminologies of how I call these things, right? So I apologize if I'm using the wrong words. Frameable faces are big fans of Hat. Can you tell me why? Because I'm using my laptop to do it and my face is small and I want to see a bigger face of mine. As everything Periscope has tried, it has everything Periscope has tried. It's worth it. What is worth it? This, Allison? And the thing is, I like to stream from my phone outside. I don't use my laptop to stream. So the mobile apps of Haps, I've tried it once. I think the chat is real time where all the chats have been slow. Yeah. Hey, JL. So this is trial number 2 with Haps. And thanks for the WOW award. I think it would be better in landscape. Yeah, I haven't figured it out yet. Apparently, I'm a dummy on it. So I tried going to settings on the left-hand side. Right now, portrait is highlighted, but when I'm clicking on landscape, it won't let me. And if I restart graphics server, it's also my screen is going to go black. So I don't want to mess with it right now. Invite Peter or schedule meeting. They will fill you in. Prism rocks for mobile streaming. Yeah, Prism is pretty tight. Tons of features, great leadership that we've seen so far. The people are great. The people in apps are great. I'll say that. Give you a tutorial on how to use Broadcast Studio. Are you available now to like wait to talk here? I guess at Peter. Right. So I just invited, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, John Ho, you're Chinese. You're supposed to be smarter than this. It's a set landscape before streaming. That's what I thought, JL. And then Bobby tells me I can change the yeah, the mode, the viewing mode. In another meeting now, give me 5 minutes. It's okay, Peter. Take your time, I guess. It's weird. My face is weird on Periscope. This is how big my face is right now. I'm so self-conscious. Right, wait. Well, Bobby is telling me otherwise, JL. It's okay. Like, use an Olo clip for widescreen portrait. You've always done that for scope anyway. Yeah, that's why I can see the whole office of you guys. Right, so we have a few scopers here. They close up for just your eyes as spooky as you're searching. Because everything is so small. Oh my God. But you use new skin, so you have nothing to worry about. True. Oh my God, I'm dying here. That's what I read. Maybe I'm wrong. Right, that's what I'm reading as well. Okay, so Periscope is closing down. We have about 100 days, and this is my plan. Okay, this is my plan. I haven't decided on which platform to focus building my audience. Let's put it that way. But it seems most sensible to use a multi-stream function such as HAPS or Prism or StreamYard, and to just go at each of the bigger platforms, right? So YouTube, Twitch, or even Facebook, right? But most likely I don't want to use Facebook. So I'm just going to tell people, hey, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, right? And people use Olio and Periscope, always good video, Yellowcast. It's okay, you will figure out if we hop on another tutorial, just join same stream with me and you. Huh, what? Yeah, right, so because YouTube is not going anywhere. Twitch is not going anywhere. And so if you have a community on YouTube and Twitch, you're good, right? And so we're not going to keep talking about, oh, you know, this other platform is failing, it's closing down, all my followers or subscribers have to be migrated or something like that, you know? I'm only in talks with Naver about setting up my own streaming platform using their backend. Okay, listen, just spread your eggs. I saw, oh my God, I saw it and I was like, wait, spread my legs or spread my eggs? Everywhere, that's my idea, right? Whatever you want to invite for a test, let me know. It's going to make the stream even more complicated, but hey, let's do it, JL. I'm going to invite you because I need to try these different functions anyway. All right, so you're invited. I don't know what's going to happen next. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. The multicasting with all the comments color coded in one feed for the black security is genius. Right, but Prism has that. Prism has that as well. StreamYard has it. Have you guys used StreamYard or Prism? Or maybe I'm doing something wrong with my platform. I don't know. Okay, Lucinda. Only on halves to follow my scopes. Good luck. Okay, sure. You're getting rid of your coins. Can you send it to me, MJ? I never thought of John as having eggs. Right. True. Frameable faces, Doug and Ali, you have a point. A lot of the people have jumped ship to HAPS. And that's interesting. That's interesting. Like, as far as being with the community, right? By the way, JL, I sent you an invitation. It says it's sent. I have sent it to you. So you must have a button somewhere that you can click on and join, no? Oops. Buy me a donut award. Prism can't even capture Africa TV, the Holy Grail. No one captures that one. With your own platform, then we want to stream. The popular expression will come. I am doing to do a mention. I saw two in here. I know, right? We need to buy ramen. What? Huh? Think of the Chinese slang egg and what it means. I jumped to HAPS. William George jumped to HAPS. By the way, if you guys are watching this in Periscope, yeah, just go onto HAPS and follow, right? Because it's not that much of a trouble, and I need people to test this with. Oh, I see JL's face. Okay, wait. How do I add him? Do I just click on it?
No, you did. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, can you see me as well?
I can see your face.
Okay, well, there's not much more to it. Okay, that was quite an experience to join this. So when you get the invitation, you actually have to go up to where you get all the notes, all the notices of people joining.
Notifiers.
Notifiers, and
Right.
then you just need to launch a broadcast, and then you can test your mic and test your camera, and you can go in. So it's pretty logic. It's pretty good.
Have you used StreamYard
I've never,
before, JL?
what was that?
Have you used You've used StreamYard before. I've used StreamYard with you.
I've used StreamYard before. Yes. Yeah.
What is it like? How do you feel compared to this one?
Well, I haven't used StreamYard a lot. I thought that,
Hey, Peter.
being on StreamYard, you're basically off everything, and you have to go and join all over the place, right? Actually, when you're in StreamYard's not that bad, really. Hello, everyone. Hi, whoever knows me and says hi to me. Hi, MJ. What I like about this platform is clearly on the desktop. That's what I like. So far, the mobile version has been okay, but hasn't impressed me.
Right.
If you understand what I mean, because I think there is a few things that could be done in probably better way. There's surely some improvements that could be done, and if the guys here are wanting to listen to some of us, maybe we can get some improvements done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do agree on Doug and Ali's point about how there's so many scopers in HAPS, and it makes it feel more like, oh, this is a home, that everyone is kind of migrated. This is like a second home that everyone from Periscope is migrating to. I'm not going to get that sense of belonging on Prism or StreamYard. And if I were to stream on Twitch and YouTube just by itself, you know, I'm 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 a I'm kind of up against like millions of people doing the same thing with their channel or doing different things with their channel. So there is that kind of sense of belonging
Yeah.
um, doing this. They're doing using apps.
I was wondering how my microphone comes in.
No, your sound is perfect.
That's good. All right. Well, I'm
We're
glad
still.
it seems to
I'll
work
be
very
back.
well.
Can you
Yeah.
engage with my viewers for a second?
Okay. Well, I'm here, left alone, invited, but whatever. So let me see who's here. So I've seen Bobby. Hi. How are you doing? I've seen Peter. Hey, Peter from Canada. I've
I can
seen
still hear you, by the
MJ
way.
in Taiwan. What was that?
I can hear you.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I'm not going to say anything dirty about you, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, so Dr. D is in here too. Hey, how are you? So I see that
Hey,
we're
Dr. D.
actually, yeah, I've seen a few people now that obviously is a well-known audience on my channel back in Periscope, but I'm glad to see some of you here. Hello from Palma. Hi, how are you doing? I'm just being the filler right now for John Ho, who invited me over here to talk by myself. Um,
Not a filler.
how are you, Dean? How is everything? So far, I have been quite happy with the desktop version. Look, he's back with the desktop version of HAP's TV app. I think it's really nice. Um, I still have to get used to read the messages and all that. Find myself, situate myself here on this platform, but I've thought that it's pretty interesting. I've done a few streams during the weekend on Saturday and Sunday, going down to central Switzerland. And even though the quality has been pretty good as far as I can judge, even the sound came in good. My biggest problem was the interaction as such. One of them was that I did not know who was in my channel. I had no idea unless they spoke, unless they said something, unless they commented something. I didn't know who was there. Um, so that was for me a downside. The other thing is that everything is so compressed on that one screen that I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but it worked out okay. I mean, it's really not the quality.
So there's a function here I just discovered, which is if you were to click onto anyone's comment,
Hey,
if you were to
Peter is
toggle in
back,
it,
by the way.
it's called presenting live, and you can actually show anyone's comment on the main feed. So let's say if you're
Where
commenting
did
on Twitter,
where did you
and
find
then
that?
this like if you were to, well, I think I can only do it because
Oh,
I'm the
okay.
like the
All right.
guy, but and on the comment section, there's a little tiny bar that would pop out when you toggle on it, and the present live thing would show. So Peter says ready to jump. Sure. Can we fit another person here?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure
of
we
course.
can,
You
right?
can fit up to
Yeah,
six.
I've invited you already, Peter, so I think you can jump in whenever you want to. Or do I have to do something here? I don't know.
Well, you
The
invited
audio is
me,
compressed
so
quite a bit
something
though.
should be.
I think video is also highly compressed.
Yeah.
Burn to screen would be a
Um,
nice feature, but obviously smaller font size. Yeah, so they have this burn to screen feature as well, MJ. Um,
the other thing that I found a bit disturbing was that my battery was draining like crazy. I
oh
mean,
yeah,
on Periscope while having the charger on, I could scope like for X hours. Didn't matter, it could be 4, 5, 6 hours. Not that I'm
right.
planning to do so mostly, but right here it went down, not rapidly, but it went down. It couldn't charge it.
Right. I
That's
think
a
that's something they need to fix because it's definitely a bug.
so is Peter in?
Oh, I think Peter's jumping in. Oh,
Hey there. Can you guys hear me?
Hi, Peter.
yes, I can. Hello.
Let's see.
Let's
One moment.
see. Okay.
There we go.
Peter Bittner. I
Look
hope I'm
at this.
saying your name right.
Great. Thank you so much for having me on, man. Yeah,
No, thanks for coming in. We're in three very different time zones, by the way.
we are. Have my morning coffee over here in Seattle.
Yeah, and
Not
I'm
to be
soon
too
going to have dinner
stereotypical,
here in
but
Switzerland.
appreciate you guys. Yeah, and all of your live reviews and discussions. We're really still working. As you know, we're on beta here, so hope we'll resolve some of these performance issues. Really, up our game when it comes to mobile app features and performance. So have some cool updates coming out just this week too. But really excited to have you all here.
Thank
Right.
you. Well, I'm excited to be here. We we have interacted shortly a few times via mail and this and that, but as you might have heard me talking about the mobile streaming that I did, going down
Right.
to central Switzerland. And obviously, there is one thing: you're used to a certain platform, and then you expect things to be exactly the same, or at least similar to it. There's a lot of things that I think are great. Um, what I was missing was this active interaction, knowing how many people were there, knowing if some of those
Whoops.
people are my followers. Um, that is something that at the moment seems to be difficult to fit on that screen as well. I don't know, but that looks that way. So Periscope had many downsides on one side, but one good side I found was that the screen itself, when you were actually doing something on your mobile device, was very light, very
Mhm.
light. Didn't have too many features right on the screen. And they had this three dots, they still have them there, where you can click on and then just do some additional things. But
Mhm.
it didn't fill up the screen altogether. And I thought that was an interesting feature that they had at that time. So and the second thing was my battery drain. That I thought was a little bit of a downside. But
Sure.
hey, we're here to learn and here to hopefully bring in some good ideas for you guys to think about doing something about it.
Sure. Yeah, no, really appreciate these suggestions. So I'm just playing around with the views here. It looks like, your face is getting covered with comments down there. So you can play around with grid too, which could also help with that. But we're going to be releasing a new version of the mobile design. It'll look quite different in hopefully the next week here. I'm not sure exactly when the release will be, but the idea is to make it more streamlined and minimalist and straightforward. So, and also, yeah, CPU issues in the studio we've known about as well. On a MacBook Air, for example, especially an older model, it can lead to things overheating and things like that. But you, yeah, are able to rearrange the screen, which is pretty neat here. But things like the Prism has. For example, putting photos or other videos on screen in mobile. Those things are certainly features that we're looking into and our team is working on right now. And that's available in the broadcast studio for desktop now, but not currently in the mobile app.
I heard from one of the people here that one of my followers here that you guys are working also to give us the capability to do drone flights via streaming. Is that correct?
Yeah, so full disclosure, I one of my other jobs in the past has been teaching drone videography, and I've been on expeditions with the Canadian national government and yeah, around the coast of Alaska, actually, flying. So I'm a huge proponent of getting a custom RTMP for drones, especially DJI. That's probably the most reliable brand. But anyway, they have that ability to do a custom RTMP output. So anyway, those are things that we're certainly on our list here before the huge influx of Periscopers, and so that's on the roadmap here. It's just not going to be within the next week or two, but it's certainly something that is going to happen. So
yeah, because John and I and a few others here are big drone flyers, big fans of drone flying. Myself, I have my little expeditions that I'm usually doing throughout the year.
right.
And the last one was in South America, and I like to do the drones
Nice.
from wherever I am in the world, you know.
The footage you had on
So
your earlier stream was amazing. Of I guess it was a local area to you there, but looks absolutely picturesque.
Oh, you mean the kind of Christmas little thing that I put in?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm planning to promote a few videos that I have on YouTube. So from time to time, I'll come in and have some that I can comment on certain castles here in Switzerland that we have, and some of the things that I do. So there's going to be more stuff coming.
That's great. That's great. Hey,
so
John, while we're
so
here, do you
since
know how to bring someone full screen? I mean, I can give you a little bit of a tutorial here, but I can bring you full screen, for example. Can bring on JL here, full screen. We can upload some stuff and put it on screen. We can actually get, 4 more or 5 more people up here. If anyone wants to join, John, you're in charge, but we could experiment with the grid layout and see how that looks. Oh, thanks for the high five. So great to see you, Randy, David from Osaka. Let's see who else is here. Lisa, oh my gosh, so great to see you all.
Yeah, it's a Perry gang hanging here. Since Peter, you're here, and I know there's going to be a lot of comments and recommendations or requests on features and all that. I actually want to ask some other questions about HAPS, because
Sure.
I saw a coffee chat with Bobby and the CEO. Damn it, I forgot his name. My bad. Mark? Yes, Mark. But I guess one of the questions I have is, are you guys focusing more on the desktop development of the platform or the mobile app?
So both. I think you'll see more changes, dramatic changes in the mobile app within the next week or two here. As far as the desktop studio, though, we still have things to add in. We just added in things like the mic monitor. Believe it or not, I think last week there's a beauty filter snuck in here somewhere. I actually don't know if I've played around with that too much, but yeah, you can actually adjust brightness and contrast. These features are brand spanking new for the broadcast studio itself, and things that we'll look to emulate and add in to the mobile app in kind of a intuitive way here. That's the goal. You guys will tell us. So.
Well, my concern is when there's a new platform or a new app that I need to use, because we've been in Periscope for, like, I've been using it for 5 years, and I understand when it comes to development of the app or improving it, it's a lot of effort. And knowing how Twitter owns Periscope and they still haven't got the app right over the years, my question is, do you have the resources, and are you confident that you can actually make the app
for sure
as good as Periscope, if not even better down the road? And how fast can you do it?
I mean, that's the question, right? We got to keep all our customers happy here, whether that's viewers, broadcasters. I'm really confident. I think that if you've kept up with even the last week on HAPS, and we'll go over this in Q&A today, we've rolled out, auto moderation, blocking, a lot of other privacy and security features. I mean, we're moving at light speed here. Our team is super dedicated. We're not huge, but I think honestly, Twitter probably neutered isn't the right word, but frankly, I don't think they were allocating the resources that Periscope deserved to really move things along. And I think there's a lot of bureaucracy, and we don't have that. We're small, we're agile, we're not looking to sell. We're here for the long game, and we're here for the broadcasters and the viewers to make this right. So I'm really excited about the next few months ahead, even the next few days ahead. I think there's going to be a lot of really interesting things up our sleeve that you guys will see. But you'll be the judge. So, and we like this real-time feedback. It's exciting as, you know, we are in beta here, so we can kind of build the home for the community to a degree and take a poll, which is really special, a kind of unique chance for us.
I mean, one thing you're doing great, and I really appreciate it, is how the team is so involved with the community, right? And I think most of us, the reason why we're still giving this a go, and some of them are even, you know, like saying this is the best place to be, is obviously how you guys have been so proactive, engaging with us. I think that's great.
We're trying,
but,
yeah,
you know,
it's fun.
Yeah, but the concern is always like, how long can the app last, as far as how much resources you can give in, because monetization is also a big concern for me. It's expensive to run a team to get this app, have millions of people using it. And I know you guys are a startup company, you're a small team, and sometimes I'm just afraid of, and I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of the people here, building the audience, and it doesn't get big enough, you guys can't monetize, and you just close down.
Well, one thing that we're really clear about, you know, we don't want to be a blab. You know, we don't want to fall into the pitfall of having no, I mean, sorry, yeah, I don't want to, you know, knock them too badly, but I think, frankly, they didn't have a good plan for monetization. You know, they, from the beginning, did not have a clear strategy for that. And that's one thing that we're really trying to get super focused on from the ground level here, is making sure that this is sustainable for broadcasters and for us, you know, and we're trying to be really transparent about, you know, the coins and their worth and how much you guys get a cut of. I mean, Twitch and Periscope too, I mean, all sorts of other platforms have made it so nebulous and difficult to understand. And yeah, others have not built in any real sustainable system to keep the lights on. And so they've totally, you know, essentially closed shop suddenly and thrown their whole communities into disarray. So we're really trying to avoid that and be as straightforward as possible. So Randy says, no, they can sell to Twitter like Vine and Periscope, as that works well. Not the plan here, Randy. That's funny though.
I think
yeah, these are great questions. Keep them coming.
I think the most important part is, as you said, I mean, it's the transparency on one side. I'm a big fan of transparency. I think most of the people are usually. But the plan did not exist, as you said, on Periscope. There was some people that had an advantage of being able to monetize the whole thing, and the whole other part of the world didn't. And that was for quite a while. And so my concern at the beginning that we'd have no chance to basically go any further with this on Periscope became real. You know, somehow I saw that people in the States had the possibilities that we in Europe didn't have, and they had no plan on how to really have it gone. No timeline was set. And at some stage it started, but it wasn't really what I thought it would be. So the chances were not equal for people, and somehow, well, you lose the interest in some of the things, you know.
Right, good point.
I'm trying to read the comments here. So Max is saying, can you choose what Facebook page group you broadcast your stream to besides main page? I think you can.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. Yes, so whether you're in the mobile app or using the broadcast studio for Chrome here on desktop, you'll get a list and be able to toggle those destinations individually on or off. It's just an individual button for each destination on Facebook. So if you're not seeing that, by the way, Max, it's probably because you're using Safari or having perhaps another issue. Max, let me know if you're having trouble with that. But you also may need to disconnect and relink your Facebook if you're not seeing those destinations pop up, because it should give you all of those options of individual groups. It'll give you a whole list of all of the groups or pages that you have admin permission for, and you can toggle them on and off to add them onto the list to be in your multicasting settings to then press the buttons. So hope that's clear.
Okay. There's a lot of comments, but I also want to follow up on the question I have concerning the sustainability of HAPS. And so essentially, obviously, there's the part that the streamers, the broadcasters have to find a way to monetize through this platform to stay here. And I'm not saying everyone is here to make a buck, but a lot of us are thinking about monetization possibilities. But how about HAPS itself? Like, what about your monetization model as a company? Like, how are you going to do it? Because Periscope didn't do it. Like, Periscope couldn't make it. And a lot of the apps I know, non-Chinese apps, couldn't make it either. So I'm curious to know.
Sure. So I'll just be really transparent about kind of the game plan here. We're really trying to put in the hands of each broadcaster the ability to create their own channels, essentially their own freemium model, and take control over the business model themselves. So, for example, right now we don't have things like private broadcasts or private groups, but you'll notice we do have monthly sponsorship eligibility for people who've either earned that VIP or top journalist badge over time, or in some cases have gotten transferred over from Periscope badge. And so there's currently the way to get those sponsorships. There's no minimum or maximum for a viewer to chip in on a monthly basis, but over time, there'll be the way for you to decide, kind of like a Patreon model or Substack model. These specific broadcasts are only available to people who chip in $5 a month, $10 a month, and build in some exclusive, more kind of intimate time with your super fans and us. I mean, I don't mean intimate time. This is not OnlyFans, guys, but I mean like personal connection. And that's really what we're trying to do here, is facilitate that and give you the tools to have your business model. And then we take a cut, right? So we, unlike StreamYard, where you're paying for the tools alone, we feel like, you should go out there and we'll get paid once you do. And I think we're trying to make our tools the most compelling, the community and the experience for viewers the best, so that you'll be wanting to come check it out. John is asking you, where is your money coming from and will it run out? So
I didn't ask that question per se, but I'm also curious about that.
Sure. So I will let Mark, our CEO, take that in more detail, but don't worry. Yeah, I would say, I shouldn't be the one taking that. That's a CEO question. Yeah, that's above my pay grade, but I will say, don't worry.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, and I appreciate you being transparent about this. The sharing the profit sharing model between the company and the broadcasters is ultimately volume. How much people you can bring onto the platform, not the broadcasters, but more the viewers, the people who will support the followers. But essentially what you're saying is you're trying to grab those from maybe YouTube, from Twitch, or from the previous, or from the current Periscope people, and say, instead of watching the broadcaster on these platforms, you need to pull them over and watch from here, because otherwise they're not going to pay through here and you won't get a cut from it.
Right, like any platform.
Right, but you're not YouTube, you're not Twitter, or you're not Twitch. So that critical mass, like, I'm just wondering how far or how long is it going to take to get to that critical mass, so that the profit sharing model will become sustainable for the platform. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're an entrepreneur here. No, I know exactly what you're saying. So we've more than tripled our usership, I believe, in the last 7 days. So, most of those people are viewers. Most of those are coming over to follow you all, which is really exciting. And it seems like you're bringing your audiences over here, and generally people are having a good experience with that too. But obviously, we'll be we haven't even started marketing to consumers yet. That's something I'm sure we'll discuss later here. But right now it's all word of mouth and it's happening fast. So we're really excited about the weeks ahead here, and confident that we can get this right.
So Foamy Homie, asks, will HAP promote the app via social media ads, or we just word of mouth?
Yeah, good question. So I think we'll see how we get with word of mouth. I think that is personally the most powerful tool we have. The FOMO effect. The real thing is making sure people are having a good time here as broadcasters and viewers both. And if that continues to improve and people are having a good sense of community here, they'll come back and they'll tell their friends, and that's already happening. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that in the comments here, and I'm sure others have noticed that too. But yeah, as far as our other strategy for ads and marketing, I won't speak to that right now. That's not really my wheelhouse either, but that's more of a CEO question too. But these are all great questions, guys. This is cool. It's weird being the one on the other side now. So my background is in journalism, so I'm usually asking these tough questions. But cool to see. What's up next?
Well, let me try reading the comments, and JL, if you have any questions to Peter, shoot away.
Sure.
Daniel. Great to see Daniel.
I mean, it's interesting how there's so many scopers watching this, and I don't think they're watching it from Periscope. They're actually watching it from HAPS. It's quite interesting how I have way more comments on HAPS than on Periscope right now, because I have both screens and I'm looking at left and right here.
Mm-hmm.
Today.
We had a good question that I want to address from Pete Byron, I believe, in Florida. Pete, thank you for tuning in. So you'll see right now that he was asking, is HAPS more of a place for more like travel type scopes, or is it for broadcast shows? And the truth is it can be for both, and it's kind of an integrated platform we've built to be able to do both, right? These tools were developed for originally, right, a couple of years ago, the purposes of an individual news team to have that anchor in the studio at home with their laptop and DSLR inputs and stuff, and someone out in the field, so to speak, right, as a correspondent with their phone. So you could do either, and we're not really pushing people one way or the other. We've built the studio to be more of a place to house all of the higher tech production needs right now, and you'll see that there's a lot more abilities, right, to upload pre-recorded footage, to put it and present on screen things, even YouTube videos, right, and other things. But the mobile app is also built for the experience of really showing people around. So David Osaka says, when will the app move out of beta? That's a really good question. Once we feel like we're there, I think you'll help tell us actually when we're there. But it'll be an exciting turning point for us, and we don't have an exact timeline on it, but I think you can expect it this spring at some point officially to be out of beta.
Okay. Since we're on content categorization, or somewhere around content, what are your thoughts on porn content or porn related content on the platform?
No, go to OnlyFans, guys. It's not going to be tolerated here. So
how are you going to filter it?
So right now we're working on systems of flagging, and right now discovery itself is something in terms of the user experience that needs some tweaking to be able to give you the content that you want to see, whether that's more content like Florida Pete showing you the Christmas lights in the neighborhood down there and exploring the community, or whether that's more of a stand-up news show. I mean, our discovery function, as I think Randy was pointing out earlier, is not there yet. So yeah, porn will be blocked, obviously. So there's something that we're working on to make sure that you'll be able to discover similar content. That's a big lift. That's something that's more in the short to medium term rather than the next week or so. But yeah, in terms of the visibility of content and who you follow, we certainly have a lot of work to do on our end, and there's no illusions about that right now. As Randy was saying, sometimes it looks like there's only a few people going live when there's actually a lot more. So yeah.
Yeah. So there this was something that was coming and going, which was the trolls on Periscope, porn content and all that, which was really disturbing for most of us. And well, I'm glad to hear that. I read some of your policy, obviously, and then I was very happy to see that you do not tolerate certain things. There is obviously 2 or 3 groups of contents that I cannot associate myself with, which is extremism in one way or the other, which is on the other, and so on and so on.
Sure.
Trolls used to be a big problem on the app. It was usually coming in, floating in for maybe 15 days to a month until they found a way to get rid of them. But it was coming back and forth. So people committing suicide, yeah, and so on. That was really disturbing. And for me personally, it sometimes took much too long until Periscope actually acted on that.
Yeah. So it's something
if they would ever act on it.
Yeah, sure. So, we hope to be a lot more proactive on this and responsive. Yeah, we're working to set up meetings, right now, right, with folks in child protective services and all of these other areas to make sure that, from the very get-go here, we're considering all these things the best we can, and be, preventing this in terms of our algorithms. And so, anyway, on our radar, absolutely. I want to make sure that folks know that this is top of mind.
That's really great.
Okay.
I will have to go to dinner, but
I have to run to a meeting too here, guys. But I hope you have me back on, John. It's really exciting to see here, and looking forward to more of your feedback. And yeah, really excited to have so many in the audience that I recognize already. It feels like I'm arriving to like a banquet where everyone knows each other. And I don't have a clue who's who, but I'm trying to sort it out and introduce myself and, not bump into anybody or, drop my plate. So it's fun to see the whole community showing up bit by bit here, and, really grateful for everyone in the audience and for both of your time too.
And John and I and many others in
No,
here.
thanks for coming in,
to other people here as well.
Sure.
Yeah. So I appreciate your time, and also thank you, JL, for accepting the invite. I know you're busy as well, but I'm just surprised there's so many scopers here. So it's the perfect place to ask the questions and have you answer them. So yeah, thank you.
Anyways,
fantastic. All right.
I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'll try to come in with a little bit more content today. Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone. See you soon. Cheers.
Okay. Bye, Pete. Okay. So there you go. That was kind of intense. I saw a lot of comments. I think I missed a lot of them. I wish I can chase, but it was just going so fast. I can't even click reply and all that. And I think Peter answered some of them pretty well. So what do you guys think? This is perfect format for me, is it? Michelle? Don't you think HAPS is more engaging? It's always about the people, right? If the people was here, then of course it's engaging. So the problem with Periscope is you do a scope and there's only a few people, but understand that this could be just a hype because everyone is here because this is new, and Pete is here to answer questions because we don't know enough about the apps. That hype will go away. And when the hype goes away, it comes down to how many people will continuously broadcast from this platform, how many viewers will watch from here, and whether we can monetize and whether they can monetize, because those are things that, there's a plan for it, but it doesn't mean it's going to go as planned, right? Because we can do a real show on the computer. Yeah, Max, you're liking it. Great. You can always scroll back and look. Yeah, but it's so fast right now. It's just jumping. If you're watching this in HAP, Like, I can't remember the last time I have so many comments just flying by, so I'm missing a lot of it. Do these videos save to watch later? Yes. We are in a honeymoon period, definitely. And so when things slow down and people are not going to be curious about my face anymore, because there's way more prettier faces than I am, then I don't expect every scoper to be on my stream, you know? This is still buggy. Yes, but this is the beta version, so, you know? And the lag is something that I do not like. I want chat to be like as smooth as possible. Right now, the comments and me answering the question is like maybe 15 seconds apart. Are you accepting more guests now? I don't know. Is anyone wanting to jump in? Don't be too fatalistic. Haha, now that was good. Thank you, John. Thank you, guys. Okay, see you, JL. It's not about pretty faces. It's about content. Well, pretty face is content. I watch pretty face. There's a hype at the moment. I feel no loyalty towards Twitter at all, even though I've been pretty. It's comments are going so fast. I'm kind of pretty. Thank you, Randy. Yeah, thing is, I never see you on my scope, so I can't be that pretty. Okay, so did someone say CEO is here? Because I can't see the name, Mark, and I don't know if he has time to jump in for a little chat. So if Mark is here, I'm more than happy to invite him, but I don't know. I don't know. So Mark, hello, Mark. I'm just gonna, what's the last name for Mark? I don't remember. Apollo? Goldman. I'm just gonna invite, but if he doesn't come in, he's busy, and yeah. Okay, thanks, Maria. I'm so not used to seeing my face. Yeah, Goldman. Yeah. So I invited, but let's see. But if he's not here, then I left Scope bin on Twitch. What do you think? What do you guys think about Twitch? Because Twitch is interesting. You know, like Twitch is. There's so many people on Twitch, but none of my viewers are on Twitch. That's the only problem I have, right? So if you guys are not on Twitch, then nobody's going to watch me on Twitch because I don't think I can be discovered, right? I cannot type for shit today. All right, Haps is still in beta. Yes, I thought I saw a broadcast off their Perry last year. There's an account of Haps in Periscope, but that's not their app, right? So I think they're just developing it. Twitch is a love-hate relationship, maybe, right? Twitch are for kids, and my audience are definitely not kids, I guess. Maria doesn't like Twitch, right? Twitch does not keep broadcasts its subscription, right? Okay. Really great to meet you. Can't join. Love to. Oh, sure, no problem. Yeah. So, yep, I'm on Twitch, but never really figured on how to use it. Like, if Lisa can't even figure it out, I don't think I can. That's the bottom line of things. My viewers don't like Twitch. That's a problem. Like, I feel like there's a big gap of just people's expectation when they go on Twitch and the content they watch versus, and even if they have a category of in real life, I think the people there are also, I don't know. I don't know enough about Twitch to criticize it, to be honest. I also have a Twitch account, and initially I thought I would migrate there, but I like the multicast element of this. Right. So this is like, you get the multicast element, and you also have your own profile that you can build your audience on. So there's like two of, you know, both worlds that is here, and it's still glitchy, but let's see what it does later on. Hey, Sarah, I see your comment. It's just flying so fast. I'm missing a lot of them. And I typed, hey, but I can't push it in yet, or have I already? Broadcast to Twitch, but it's like TV in a bus station. Watch it or not, I don't care. Right. Hey, Simon, to me, the key question is, where will the future viewers find us? Well, if this is a multicast platform, it's up to you, really, right? Or it's up to us. You tell them to subscribe YouTube. You tell them to go to your Facebook page. You tell them go to Twitch. Doesn't matter, right? Or even Haps, because the moment you can multi-stream, all the comments are aggregated here, right? My finger are too big for this format. Make your finger smaller. And comments are too small. Like the design is, there's so much they need to improve for the design of the desktop and the app. So I think they're working on it. But I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible, right? So I'm not like their guy, you know, but I also want to give them a chance. So, you know, I don't want to be too overly critical, but I don't want to kiss their ass as well. I don't kiss anyone's ass except my wife's. That doesn't sound right. The link to your socials are a niche touch, right? Twitch sometimes mute the playback. Take 70% of the screen, they're working to fix that, right? Prism burns the comments to the stream. Check on YouTube, so all platforms see comments. Yes, the platform is better on laptop, right? Okay. Anyway, I should do this. Maybe this would be better. What are you guys laughing at? You're laughing at my joke 20 seconds ago. They're trying. I've got to give them full credit for that. Right. Okay. All right. So, okay, that's about it. Have burns to the stream. Problem solved. No, it does. Right. So here you see other platform comments, but can't reply back. I can, Max. I just don't know if I'm replying here. Like if I click, okay, so you're here and I can reply you. Hi. But I just don't think I can reply it on the other platform. So yeah, we're taking the best of platforms and implementing them. Just watch, right? Okay, that may have been too much info on kissing. I know. I have a joke for me. Man, okay, go for it. Okay, but I'm wrapping things up. Where are the super hearts? Where are the coins? Where are the love? You guys are so into commenting. You forgot to give me the money. I'm just kidding. But I need to figure out monetization. If this is something that I will use, I want to make sure that I am getting incentives for it, right? So, health life in Hong Kong, I can't complain. Okay, I'm not getting it. Oopsie. 4 more months of beta, it's a long time. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're going to be faster. Yay! Super hearts. From Heavenly Dew, Helen, and Michelle, and Naomi. Thank you. I'm holding mine. Okay. I gave you a super heart, a whole quarter of it. Thank you, Max. You're so nice. Max, maybe you're going to like this platform. Maybe we all can embrace this platform. So maybe we can just all be here. I don't know. It sounds like a good idea. It sounds like a good idea that all the active Periscopers or the previously active Periscopers, bye Maria, can be at one place so we can do like stuff, right? So I'm happy to see familiar names, but I don't think this is going to last. Ultimately, it comes down to the content, and I can't keep talking about HAPS. It's new, so this is something you guys are interested. But once this is just a commodity, then there has to be something to keep the viewers from staying here, right? That's just my point. $8.30 now. Yeah, I'm holding my breath. I'm going to focus more on working. It's over this week. Right. No, same here. I am focusing on working as well. My screen has becoming so blurry to a point that I don't understand why. Like the resolution is so bad right now. Hello, Terry. I'm leaving now, but thanks for saying hi. I need an angel. Yeah, I know. Fortunately, we all know the trolls will migrate over too. Yes, the trolls are something we need to deal with. The audience reach is provided. We'll bring the content and character. True. All right, guys. I don't have coins waiting for PayPal to be implemented, so I give more. I can't even. It's okay, Bobby. Okay, guys, I gotta go. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. We have Peter here to answer some good questions and good answers. And so follow me here on Hats, just in case, but I'll be streaming on Periscope as usual. Hey, on Periscope, you wouldn't have made 7. I have 800,000 super hearts I haven't cashed out yet, max. And I don't think I can, but we'll see. Okay, Angle, not Angel, thank you. Sorry, eyes, night time. Bye, guys. You guys take care. See ya. Peace.